What's up, y'all? It's Nightmare Baller One. Just decided to hit y'all up with a Q&A because I got quite a few questions in. Um, yeah, that's about all I wanted to do in this video. So let me get to it. First question is for MacTube. He asks, "Who are your favorite wrestling shooters and interviews from wrestling, either on DVD or YouTube, that really enlighten you in their interviews and weren't really that judgmental, but were really wise and heartfelt?" My all-time favorites are Conan, Bret Hart, which are on YouTube. Their words are so deep and let you know what the wrestlers go through. Chris Jericho is a good one too. All right, so he's basically asking who's like my favorite person when it comes to interviews and stuff that really gets lets you know what a wrestler goes through. All right, Mick Foley, Jericho's a really good one too. I agree with him on that. And Raven's another one that like really lets you know what's going on, with a wrestler. You know what I mean? Even though he's old, he still, he lets you know what I mean? So, yeah, Raven definitely. All right, next question is from Mac2 also. He has play-by-play. Who are your favorite wrestling commentary team today in order, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, ECW, TNA, or ROH? And also, who do you think is the funniest commentator of all time between Jerry Lawler, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Joel Gertner from ECW? Okay. My favorite announced team right now is JR and King from Raw. I mean, they just the voices of the WWE, if you ask me. All right, and then Taz and Joey Styles from ECW. Then, because I love Joey Styles and Taz ain't that bad. Then you have probably Dave Prazak and Lenny Leonard in ROH. They do a pretty good job, even though sometimes they fuck up here and there, and sometimes Lenny Leonard he gets too excited, kind of like anyway, I will get to that in a second. But yeah, then Dave Prazak and Lenny Leonard, then probably I'd say JBL and Michael Cole from SmackDown, just because I hate Michael Cole, but JBL's funny as hell. And then Don West and Mike Tenay from TNA. I like Mike Tenay. He shouldn't be doing play-by-play, though. And Don West gets way too excited. He just gets on my nerves. It makes me want to choke his fat ass. I'm fat, too, but I want to choke his just... He just gets way too excited. All right, next set of questions are from Heavy Sound. He asks, if Nigel got hurt so bad he couldn't wrestle for a whole year, who would I give the title to and how? Okay, it has to be somebody that's not involved with this faction warfare. That means it can't be Roderick Strong, Austin Aries, or anything like that. So the person I'll probably give it to, most likely, is probably Danielson. I have like a tournament and have Danielson win it. You know what I mean? Because it's just a safe bet. If you're in a bind, put the title on Danielson. Have him carry the company. All right. What is your top 5 3-hour pay-per-views of 2007? Okay, number 1, without a doubt, to me is Bound for Glory. Then WWE Backlash is number 2. Then TNA Sacrifice is number 3. The Royal Rumble is probably number 4. And then probably TNA Lockdown is number 5. Alright, what's your card of the year so far, any show? Okay, the best card, top to bottom, in any show this year, I don't know. My favorite show this year was the Supercard of Honor 2, so I guess I have to say the Supercard of Honor 2. Yeah. Alright, for Wrestler of the Year so far, a lot of people may disagree with me, but if he hadn't got injured, probably John Cena, like seriously. I know a lot of people like, but yeah, probably John Cena. Either John Cena or I guess Danielson. Danielson also. Yeah, Danielson. If not John Cena. Alright, cause John Cena, he carried the E when they was going through all these injuries, and he still managed to put on a good match every single main event. Like almost every main event John Cena was in was good, and can't nobody argue me on that, cause I would just bust him out. But I'm telling you, John Cena, whether you like the guy, you hate the guy, you got to admit, every main event match he had was solid. So yeah, well, almost everyone. Alright, number 5, most improved wrestler or entertainer of the year so far. Most improved? Jack Evans, definitely. Jack Evans has came a long way, y'all. He's come from his matches looking like exhibitions to actual wrestling matches, y'all. So yeah, I have to say Jack Evans without a doubt. Alright, The next question I got is from MacTube. He has, I'm a huge Kevin Steen fan, and I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers in the world. He's wrestled everywhere, but has never gotten an always title shot, even though sometimes it seems like everyone in the company has had at least one shot, including East Briscoe brother and even Generico. He's got power, speed, agility, awesome technical ability, and even some good skills on the mic. If you've seen any of his promos from other if I've seen any of his promos from other places, do I think he deserves a title shot, and could he be a good champion? Okay, yeah, give him a title shot. Nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure him and Nigel McGuinness could have a really entertaining match against each other. And yeah, he'd be a great champion. I like Kevin Steen. He's one of my favorites, and I will give you that. He is one of the most underrated guys in the world. I mean, he's like, what is he, 260, 255, and he can fly around like that. So yeah. And then, you know, the guy is really good. So, yeah, I agree with you on that. All right, next question I got is from Rocky Y2J. He has, or Rock Y2J, either one. He has MMA question. The UFC signed Brock Lesnar, and he is set to fight at UFC 81. Have you seen any of his MMA fights? And is he talented as an MMA fighter? Okay, on the ground, Brock Lesnar is a beast. We all know that. I mean, look at his upper body strength. You know, all that. You know, he's a beast on the ground. The thing that bothers me is that I don't know if he has to stand up to be a mixed martial artist. I mean, we know nothing about, you know, if he can box, if he can kickbox, if he has any Muay Thai background, anything. You know what I mean? We know that his stand. We don't know anything about his stand-up, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But on the ground, he's a beast. All right, next question I got is from Rock Y2J. He asked me, do you feel that the tag team division all around the world is horrible now, with the exceptions of the Briscoes and the Motor City Machine Guns? Do you feel there are no more good teams left? And what do you feel is the best tag team ever, current and past, one from each? Okay, I mean, there are some good teams left. Lennon and Kendrick's a good team. You know, there are some good teams left. I'm not saying that it's totally dead, but you're right, it's lacking right now. And in my opinion, the greatest tag team of all time, if we're just talking about just the total package, is the British Bulldogs. But if you're talking about accomplishments, the Dudley Boys, because what the Dudley Boys have been able to do, as long as they've done it, is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. All right, then past, I mean, in current, my opinion, the Briscoes. The Briscoes have had the best matches of any tag team this year, so definitely the Briscoes. All right, who's the pound for pound best wrestler in the WWE currently? Okay, either Shawn Michaels or CM Punk. I think Shawn Michaels is the greatest ever, and he's still one of the best going today. And CM Punk is awesome, so one of those two. All right, next question I got is from Mr. Ted5. He asked me, what do I think of Kikutaro, a.k.a. B-Sign, and his parodies? In my opinion, he's one of the funniest wrestlers ever. Yeah, dude is pretty funny. I think that shit he does is hilarious. Like, I seen one time, you know, he was with Cactus Jack. Well, not Cactus Jack. Mick Foley was in ROH. He was parodying Cactus Jack. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I seen him do Kurt Angle, and yeah, he's funny. All right, next set of questions I got is from my boy Bucano. He asked me, Bucano, whichever one he wants to be called. Dude's intelligent. Y'all check out his channel too. All right, first question I got is, what is your favorite or one of your favorite pay-per-view opening matches that I can recall? Okay, the opening from TNA Sacrifice was really good this year, and the one that Always Driven was really good. It's a few, man. Alright, if I could see any feud come to life, any wrestlers past, present, or future, who would I book? Okay, feud? Chris Jericho and Rocky Romero. Like I said, I really dig that, son. That'd be awesome. Alright, what was the last angle or gimmick or spot that you've seen that was so horrible it was good? So horrible it was good. The American Badass, the Undertaker thing, that shit was stupid, but I liked it. You know what I mean? It was good to me, but it was stupid. I mean, it was just dumb, y'all. It was dumb. But you know, like how'd he go from being a dead man to a biker that talks shit now? It was retarded. Alright, the next three questions I got is from Full Metal 2K8, and I might not be able to get all of them in this video, so I'll make a part 2. But the first question was, I know this is early, but who I think is going to have the breakout year next year in WWE, TNA, ROH? Me, I feel WWE will be Colt Classic, a.k.a. Colt Cabana, when he gets called up, and Mr. Kennedy. TNA, the Motor City Machine Guns, and always Chris Hill and Claudio Castagnoli.